Yuck. Yuck. I never see you, dude. We never get to see each other, so it's great that we get to convene in this way.
I feel like I haven't seen you in what, like 7 months?
At least. I mean, it's so hard when you become an adult to make time for your friends. I'll say that. Say that twice. But in this case, I actually see you all the time. We actually just binge watched season 3 of Stranger Things in 2 nights. Okay, those episodes are shorter than you think.
No, they're not. Stop lying.
What are they, like an hour?
Some are over an hour.
Dude, they have mastered the baiting of this show. You like open with a cliffhanger and you end with a cliffhanger.
Correct.
God, it's so good. Anyway, I see you all the time. I was lying.
She loves to lie.
Yeah. Well, you would know. See her all the time. See her all the time. Well, I guess I have a question for you.
Wait, you do?
Yeah. Actually, I have several.
Oh my God. How exciting.
Welcome to my little game show called Would You Rather Relationship Edition. And I came up with 5 Would You Rather questions that I feel are maybe a little controversial. And I would love to get your take on them.
Coming out with a lot of information.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. A lot of information.
Can we cue like a little theme song or something?
Yeah. Would You Rather Relationship Edition, starting with Jilly Rafalski. So nice. So good. So Jilly, would you rather be the cheater or cheated on?
Oh my God. That sucks. I think I'm a prideful person and my character, I'd rather be cheated on.
Fantastic. On to the next one. Would you rather date someone rich who sucks or someone who is poor but literally your best friend and soulmate?
That's really hard for me.
I know. I know.
This is like when I really become materialistic. How rich are we talking?
God, that's
really important.
Well, I'm not going to say like Mark Zuckerberg, you know what I mean? I'm not saying like a multi-billionaire. Let's just say
Can I ask one question?
Yep.
Do I have to work?
No. This is a safe space and hopefully
I would like to marry rich.
Marry rich, but he sucks or they suck. I don't know. They're like the worst.
Like the worst?
I would say the worst.
Oh my.
We're going extreme.
Do my friends hate them?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like he's so bad for you or they're so bad for you, but you don't have to work.
Honestly, for fun, I'm going to say rich because like this is fake.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, the likelihood of this exact scenario happening is pretty low.
Yeah.
But just in case, rich guys who suck, she is hot and ready to hang out. Okay, next one. Would you rather go on a beach date or a movie date? This one's a little easier.
A beach date?
A beach date? Why?
I think it's more special.
Aww.
Than a movie date.
The juxtaposition is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking with this question order. Would you rather... Oh, this one's pretty good. Would you rather send nudes to your boss or your parents? Like by accident?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Probably to my parents because I don't want to get like fired.
And you could like explain it to your parents. You're like, listen, I'm an adult.
Oh, but can I just neither is good.
Well, yeah, neither is good.
But I'm more comfortable explaining hard things to my parents than my boss. So I'll stick with my parents.
Sorry, guys. And lastly, would you rather never kiss again or never have coffee again?
Caffeine or coffee?
Caffeine. Let's say caffeine. Never kiss. No kisses, no smooches. Or never any caffeine.
Can I take stimulants?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll take stimulants and kiss.
Whoa, well that was the end of our Would You Rather relationship round. Thank you for playing.
Of course, thanks for having me on the show. Can I ask you one of those questions?
Yeah.
I want to know the caffeine or the kissing.
Oh. Yeah, I love a kiss. I would need to kiss. I would have a headache a lot, I think, from, you know, not having caffeine, but hell, you can't erase the dopamine that you get with a kiss.
That's true.
A good old kiss on the
smoocheroo.
A smoocheroo on the lips, on the cheek, on the nose,
on the forehead.
Oh
cute.
my god. Oh my god. Yeah, you can't erase
No,
that.
that's
There's
hard.
nothing more special than that. That's not true, but it's a special thing.
Okay, my question for you.
Yes.
We're no longer on a game show. It's just
No.
me and you on this bed. Standing in front of you. Asking you.
To love me. Is that what she says in Notting Hill? She says, I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy.
Yeah.
Asking him to love me. Okay, that was a good Julia Roberts impression. Thank you.
There are some roses in the chat.
Yeah, that's freaking right.
My question for you is, if you were a doll, a toy doll, what would be the accessory that comes in your box?
Oh my god, what's the Catherine doll accessory?
It can be like an accessory in the way of like something that goes on your body, part of your outfit, or just an accessory like an object that like is part of your character lore.
Pens. It would be like a little package, package
cute.
of like colorful pens. That's what it would be.
Yay!
That's what I carry around
good.
all the time. Like I always have my favorite pens. Pens are important to me. They influence how I write and they influence how I feel. If you don't have a good pen, your day's gonna suck.
Damn.
It's gonna be bad, dude. So
that's pens.
Yeah, I think my little doll would come with like, I mean, ideally a little journal as well.
Yeah. I'm imagining like those like American Girl dolls and you get like the extra accessory pack. Yeah. And like it'd be like Catherine like stationery pack or whatever.
Yeah, I just feel like I've always been like a stationery pens kind of girl. Like we were even going through your old stuff the other day and there were like so many cards that I'd written you in high school. That was a big part of my personality. I would like write cards and put them in people's lockers, people that I liked. Did you think that's what I would say?
Something along the vein of that, yeah. I didn't actually have an answer in mind.
Yeah. I feel like also probably a baseball cap.
Whoa. What?
I think a baseball cap would come in with my doll. That doesn't...
you're right. No. It's true. If I really think about you, you do wear a lot of this type of hat.
Yeah.
The curve.
Oh, yeah.
Tight on the head.
Yeah. I do.
Low.
It makes me feel safe.
I just kind of go like this?
Yeah, go ahead. Thank you for asking. Consent is really important. Yeah, I wear these all the time. And because I don't always know what to do with my hair is like very flat on my head. So because it's so flat, I'm like, I'll put a hat on because it looks cute.
Having thin hair is hard.
It is hard.
All my volume is below my ears.
Literally. As my stylist back home said, she said, you don't have thin hair, you have fine hair. Ooh. And you have a lot of it. But because it's so fine, the individual strands are so thin. So it just doesn't, whatever. It's my cross to bear.
And great answers, though.
Thank you. Do you have one? Can I guess yours? I have an idea.
Sure.
Tooth gems. Tooth gems. She would come with tooth gems. And I think she would come with, it's so weird to think of a doll coming with a miniature doll with it in like its purse or something. But you do have so many like tiny figurines. So I feel like that would make sense. But like definitely tooth gem. Definitely. You know what? I'll stick with. Oh, bitch. No. You know what you would have?
What?
A vape.
I was waiting for you to say it because that's what I thought.
Dude, because like the Jilly trio on the couch, like when we're sitting on the couch, there's a vape, your phone, and
it's actually 4 items.
Yeah.
Sometimes 5. Let me see if you can name them.
Dab pen.
Yes.
And vape. And phone.
Yeah.
And water bottle.
Oh, I wasn't counting that.
Oh, okay. What's the other one? Oh, Haley Bieber Road.
Oh,
No,
but
yes.
lip balm.
Lip balm. Great. Yeah, those are definitely your 4. Your little things. Should we get into what we're unwell about?
Yes.
Are you feeling sick today?
I'm feeling gross.
I'm feeling disgusting. Ew.
Ew.
Ah. There's a lot to be unwell about, both good and bad. So I'm interested to see which way you lean today.
Okay.
Because as a reminder to our listeners, being unwell about something doesn't necessarily mean you hate it.
That's true.
Being unwell, it can be like in a very sickening way,
Mm-hmm.
like in a good way.
Sick.
Like,
slay.
So slay. This is sickening. Like this outfit is sickening.
You're eating it up.
You're eating it up. 8 left, no crumbs. Kind of the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see which way you lean today.
Okay. What if I'm both?
You could be. Duality, bitch.
Duality of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it.
Part 2. I am unwell about peace and quiet.
I feel like I should whisper this because she wants peace and quiet.
Yeah, well, I'll get triggered.
Okay.
That's for sure.
I'm unwell about the signs of becoming an adult.
Oh my God. These are really similar.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Well, I guess this is that kind of episode.
Twin, where have you been?
Nobody knows me like you do. Nobody. All right,
Okay.
well, let's get into it.
Yuck.
All right, Jilly, tell me about this. Tell me about you're unwell about adulting in a way?
Yes.
Or the signs?
The signs that you're becoming an adult. Okay, I'm 26. You are.
Yep. I am as well.
26.
I can second that.
And there are little hints and little tricks I see in my life that point to the sign that I am becoming an adult. Things like the fact that we currently have 5 boxes of Fiber Brand cereal in our pantry.
Yeah, that's a
Because
telltale
I keep
sign.
forgetting that I bought it the last week.
Yep.
I'm obsessed with my new vacuum.
God, she loves it.
Okay. Our roommate installed our Ring doorbell yesterday. I have checked it probably 35 times since he installed it, just seeing who goes by.
It's actually so funny because he also sent me the video of me leaving the house this morning.
I saw that.
There were all these flies outside, so I'm literally like, we'll insert that video in here. No, I do love the Ring doorbell though. I'm excited to join the Ring community too. I hear that you can like communicate.
You can.
There's like an app where you can talk to people.
I got a warning about a coyote on the Ring app this morning.
Was I the coyote?
No.
Oh.
Like there's a coyote in the area.
No
and it came
way.
up on my Ring notifications.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah.
That's cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyway, any other signs?
I love Greek yogurt. I love Greek yogurt so much.
That is a sign. That is absolutely a sign.
You know, we touched on this last episode of moving, but like I think collectively our backs were just kaput.
For days.
See you later, back support.
Yeah.
Where is she? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be.
Yeah.
Little things like that. But also I love it at the same time. Because it's like, ugh, icky. I'm almost 30. But then it's like, how fun.
Yeah.
That I get to be excited by vacuuming my rug every day. How fun.
Yeah. Because
it's like I am having joy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not dissing my joy. But it's just like interesting that these are the things that I get hype about.
Yeah, because obviously when we're younger, we're not exactly excited about doing a chore.
Mm-hmm.
We're not exactly excited about some new product that's going to make our day-to-day lives easier. And I think too, on signs of becoming an adult, I was talking to our good friend about this. We were talking about how as we get older, our priorities change. And, you know, so much of our early 20s is aligning with our identity and trying to emphasize like who we are in terms of like our job, in terms of where we live, in terms of like our hobbies and what we do outside of work too. And how watching those priorities shift is like truly insane. Like if I think about myself ages 19 through even 24, my mindset was like, I am a filmmaker, I am a director, I am a producer. This is who I am. And now the fact that I could even see myself doing something outside of that and the fact that I'm even interested because my priorities are shifting, I value my safety, which is the Ring doorbell.
Mm-hmm.
We value our safety in that way. We value our safety in that we had to move apartments because our old one was so unsafe because of mold, because of all these things. Like, and at the end of the day, what do you need to be safe? Money. You have to spend money to feel safe and have safety, which is really messed up, by the way. Just saying. I'm trying to think if there's any like new like adult things that I get excited about. Like, what's my vacuum? Probably organizational little baskets. You've really put me on that.
We love a basket.
I love a basket.
How about our discussion of a linen closet?
Oh my God.
Going back and forth. Do we need one? Do we not need one? We would have never talked about this.
Never.
Years ago. Like,
dude, so true.
Even 2 years ago, I think we've been like, oh, whatever.
Dude, also our discussion about a couch. It took us what felt like a year. It was actually only like 1 week.
Or like 48 hours.
Yeah.
Really.
We were looking for couches so much. And like when we first moved to LA, we got a couch off the street. It was free. We put it in our home. I did hire someone to come deep clean it. I would never bring a couch in from the street ever now. And our last couch was from Facebook Marketplace. And it was bad for our backs. Like we had no back support. So finding something that's the thing too, dude. As you become an adult, your needs increase. And that's why it took freaking forever to figure out.
Freaking forever.
Freaking forever to figure out. And granted, it's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
I'll acknowledge.
Yes.
It's great.
It's a privilege
to even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I've certainly come from picking up a couch off the street to here. And I'm proud of that. But again, it's just a sign of adulthood.
Mm-hmm. Also, there's some fun, like, sophistication things, like how we love gin now. Like, I would never really consider myself a gin drinker.
Yeah.
Until, like, the last year.
Dude, that's so true. Little sophistication things. That's interesting. Yeah. And I mean, I love my Aperol spritzes. I feel like that's just, like, a sweeping trend.
Yeah.
But I love them. But yeah, we love gin. That's so shocking. Yeah, our flavor palette has gotten better. Oh, bought Tupperware for meal prepping. Mm-hmm. And I like just cut up some vegetables that I'm going to make soup with later. Miss me with that.
All my shampoo conditioner bottles match. They're the same. And our hand soap and our dish soap is now in a nice little bottle.
That's true. That was actually the biggest upgrade.
Yeah.
It's just like labeled bottles.
But they look good.
They look so good. They look clean. And it's nice that when I have the sponge, I can just like pump the dish soap right onto it. Scrub. Yeah, it's like that feeling. The thumb down on top of the thing. Press down. You get some nice Dawn dish soap. You don't have to have the bottle sitting out.
I have a shower lamp.
Oh my God.
I have a lamp for my shower.
That's really cool.
Something I would not have bought a year ago. So being an adult is cool and scary. And you just notice things that change about you. And whether that's cereal or debating about a couch, it's interesting to take stock in your life and see what's going on.
Yeah. Notice the changes. And I can't even imagine what will be like when we do get to 30.
Like, yeah, come on. I'm not... I'm an adult. I have pigtails in my hair, surrounded by stuffed animals.
Literally. It's like, yeah, I say, like, keep pushing.
Silly.
Keep going with that juxtaposition.
Ooh.
With your Dyson and
juxtaposition.
Your like, cleaning mentality. I think it's great.
Girls gotta clean.
Girls gotta clean. As they say. Did you say that like a few episodes ago?
I said girls gotta drink.
Girls gotta drink. Girls gotta clean. If she wants.
If she wants. Caveat.
You don't have to.
Once again, I need to stretch my legs.
Put them out.
I'm getting old.
Let's get our little toes out there. Oh yeah, on getting old, I went to yoga this morning and like I heard all of my bones like were cracking and popping and it was so quiet in there. And I was like, and I just kind of like looked around. I was like, okay, no one's paying attention to me. I just think Everyone's staring at me. It's not true. But yeah, we need to stretch, dude. My mom stretches every single day. And at my engagement party, she fell. She like tripped on like a part of the sidewalk was raised and food flew everywhere. It was like a movie scene, literally. She's fine. She like got right up. Like she scraped up her knee a little bit and she was like barely sore the next day. I mean, she's almost 65.
Good for her.
I was like, oh damn, like she's gonna like break a knee or something. No. And she said, oh, it's because I stretch every day. Like, I'm fine.
Huh.
And I was like, damn, I really gotta jump on that. So let that be a lesson.
Get your stretchers in. Move your body.
Move your body. We're moving our body right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Reach out.
Ooh.
Oh my God. Okay,
Did you hear my elbow crack?
Jilly's elbow and wrist just cracked so aggressively just from one turn. One little turn. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
Is this gross?
Ooh, I am so scared to crack my knuckles. It's not for me.
You scared?
I don't like how it feels. And I feel like there's like an old wives' tale of like, you crack them and they're
going to become big.
Arthritic.
Oh, I've been doing this for years.
Well, we'll check on your hands, shall we?
Check on me later.
Should I talk about peace and quiet?
Let's do it. And speaking of peace and quiet, I'm just gonna acknowledge that I'm moving this pillow behind me
for back support.
Because I've moved forward and now I'm not as close to the pillow.
Yeah.
So just acknowledging the set change. Okay.
Set has been changed. And on that note,
yeah, unwell about signs of adulthood. And the way I delivered that was how I feel. Okay. What are you unwell about today?
So I'm unwell about peace and quiet. Yeah, everyone shut up. Let me just say, I'll say this. This is probably the most like what people might say on the internet, like the most Karen part about me. The most like maybe high maintenance is the word. Maybe the better word would be acknowledging my needs and understanding how to keep peace within myself. Let me paint you a picture.
Okay.
Or let me just tell you a little story.
Tell me.
So I'm visiting my sister in New York and we're in the elevator and it's very quiet in this elevator. A man comes onto the elevator. He's chewing his gum so loud. I feel like my ears are going to explode. I look around the elevator to see if anyone else is realizing this. I can tell my sister is not noticing. The guy next to me does notice, however. Okay. And we kind of like both look at each other and we're like, what the hell? Like truly mouth wide open, like chomping.
Disgusting.
It was awful. I have this thing about me. And I know you relate to, I'm very highly sensitive to sounds in whether it's volume, whether it's like if I'm in a high stress situation, like that is what will set me off. Also, I connect to like tiny sounds and I cannot separate it. It's very similar to like I am very prone to earworms, which is when a song like gets stuck in your head. And it's funny because both of these are like similar. Apparently, it means you're more vulnerable to like stroke episodes.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, because I told my sister, who actually she had brain cancer when she was 21. And so she knows a lot about neurology and a lot about the brain. And we get out of the elevator and I'm like, did you hear that? Oh my God. And she's like, I heard what? Like I didn't hear it at all. And I was like,
whoa.
It drove me crazy. Like I wanted to throw myself off the elevator. And it sounds crazy to let a sound control your literal like state of mind, but I can't help it. Like as I've grown older, I have needed peace and quiet so much more. And it's hard living in LA because every day we hear the damn ice cream guy outside with his damn song, his damn happy song.
Hello.
Do 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 do. And it goes on, and we could literally sing the whole thing. We won't. I'm young. Aren't I supposed to be like chill about this? Aren't I supposed to be like, oh, I should let this go and just like fall asleep? I can't. I literally cannot fall asleep. I can't. So I've learned to accept that about myself and really try to minimize loud sounds and small sounds in my life as much as I can. I want some damn peace and quiet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, that was peace
that
and
was
quiet.
Peace and quiet.
No,
set an intention, listeners.
I relate to being sensitive a lot. I think the definition of sensitive has changed for me. I used to think of the word sensitive as just like emotionally.
Yeah.
But physically, we are two very sensitive people.
Absolutely.
Lighting is huge for me.
Yes.
I hate overhead lighting, and I'm currently living in it.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's really good for the pod.
Yeah, it's terrible. The lighting's much better in here than our other place, actually. Quite even.
Yeah.
But
sound, lighting, touch.
Oh, yeah.
Like certain fabrics on me I can't frickin' handle.
Yeah. And you know, I always look to my sister, who is also very sensitive. Like, she always says, you would rather be sensitive than not feel anything at all. And I'm like, damn. She's very invested in that community of people who are like highly sensitive individuals, and how often it's looked down upon in our society to be like sensitive about anything in general. But in this case, like, it is more of like something physical.
We know our needs, okay?
Yeah.
We know what we need. We know what we want.
You live a more whole life when you acknowledge and accept those little parts about you. And I think, again, like growing into adulthood, you just become more accepting about the things that honestly annoy other people about you. Because I know that it's annoying when I like can't pay. I'm like watching TV and I like need the TV to be turned down in order to like listen to what someone else is saying. Like I can't do that two things at once. Or like the music in the car is too loud. Like sometimes I'm like, I'm not in this headspace to like have super loud music. And I'm like, sorry, I'm like I don't know what you would call it, like a boring bitch. But it's not because I'm boring. It's because I
think that makes you interesting. You got something to say.
That's true. Dare I say I have grown because I've just like, I've accepted this and I'm moving forward. Take notes, move forward.
I've seen this change in you.
Yeah.
For one example, we can cut this out if it's too personal.
I can't wait to hear.
Your experience in movie theaters.
Oh my God, yeah.
There are certain movies you will not see in a theater, and that has changed. And I'm have to be like, okay, I accept.
Dude, that is, what a great poll. And I am happy to keep that in because I wonder if other people have felt the same way too. Like, I couldn't see Civil War in theaters because I knew the guns would be so loud. And I like, honestly, and sometimes like, you know, I got earplugs now, you know, I'm making adjustments and I'm setting boundaries, and it's good to say no. Something I learned in my intimacy coordinating, if you have the option to say yes strongly and fully, you have an option to say no just as strongly and fully to anything. If you have the option to say yes, you can say no. God, this has been so serious. Like, I feel like I'm like sunk into this bed, and like, it feels good though. Like, it feels therapeutic on my end.
Wait, what is that soundbite? And all of a sudden, I heard.
No, yeah.
What is that?
And now I want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening. When all of a sudden, I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Abby Lee Miller, we can all relate to that. We get it. We get it. I don't want to hear that grating sound.
No thanks.
No thanks. I respect a lot more the like old cat ladies, the old women that live alone now. I totally get it.
I cannot wait to be 73 teaching local art classes
Oh, you'd be so good at that. Yeah.
with my cats in a small cottage in like a nice little town about an hour and 45 from a city.
Yeah.
Close enough to an airport.
Right.
But I'm in that cottage and it's just...
It's quiet. And then you're going to subject yourself to being even more bothered by just like the slightest inconvenience. You hear like a rustle of leaves and you're like, you have a shotgun in this situation, I feel.
I definitely do. I have a musket.
Yeah, you have a musket. The women with muskets. Jilly always sends me this photo of like 2 women with muskets. Like one is in the front and one is in the back, like protecting her ass. And she's like, this is us. And it literally is.
We've been doing a lot of hard things lately.
Yeah, and we've really had
we're
to have
like
each
fighting.
other's backs.
Yes, we're fighting for each other.
God damn it. Girls, gays, and they, thems, and everybody in between. Stick up for your friends. Stick by your friends, and you have that musket behind their back, watching them while they shoot at the enemy. I'm so tired.
My mouth hurts, kind of.
Oh my God. Well, Jilly, I'm certainly unwell about these adult things that happen. I feel it in my body every day. Just that aspect, but also the other signs, being attached to a cleaning tool or wanting to make my bed and caring about that.
Yes. I'm unwell about peace and quiet as well. I love it. I need it. And happy to continue the fight for peace and quiet.
The long fight. Honestly, it's a worldwide
fight.
Fight to the good fighter.
Fight to the good fighter.
Shout out, Ride the Pod. We love you so much. So it's a worldwide fight for peace and quiet, just generally. And I think we can all band together and we'll get there, guys. We'll get the peace and quiet we all deserve, both mentally, because I know there can be a lot of stuff going on up here, a lot of voices. That quiet. And then peace on earth.
Peace on earth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright round yon virgin mother and child. Holy and so tender and mild.
God damn it. Can't we get one of those? I want to be
Seriously.
sleep in heavenly peace.
Motherfuckers.
I would also like to see a Charlie XCX version of Silent Night.
Me too.
Bumpin' that, on the bat. Silent night. Tender, mild virgins, put your hands in the air.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.